Yo, chat. Let's tune the music down a little bit. That was intense. But fine. Yo, hey everyone. Chat is so active already. Like 3 minutes in. Should stream early more often. Oh, but now, now we get Christmas songs. Great. Skip. Did you adjust your green screen again? I didn't. The advantage is that I have still daylight, and with natural light, everything is much nicer. So wait like in maybe, I don't know, half an hour or so, and it will look terrible again. Which playlist today? Apparently one that has Christmas music in it. Wait, I can copy the link. If I were a professional, I would have like one of these fun little Spotify bots to tell you, but who is professional here, right? Copy link. Where's my chat? Oh, there it is. Wait, hidden. Black spotting corner. Ah, I hate. Who comes back? I don't know my camera. Now it's better, I think. I'm sorry, chat. Okay, I'm sorry. Yo, actually, I forgot to turn on the light. Give me one moment, I'll be right back. Okay. Sometime in the future we'll be able to be out of the camera picture, since you just right every time. At some point, if the weird black dot always comes back, I'm not sure. Let me change this a little bit, because right now I'm too... Oh, it's good, right? Kinda okay. Alright, so, plan for today. Step one, we look at some Manim stuff, because I promised Naveen I would look at things. And then we return to WoW and farm the remaining crystals that I didn't want to farm by myself. I did some stuff off stream. But we'll get there. We'll get there later. So how is everyone doing? It's weekend still, fortunately. Yep, more think stream later. And maybe we can also throw in like another round of Vampire Survivors or so. To end the stream with a PowerPoint presentation again. Using WoW lingo. I'm not sure think is WoW lingo, but sure. Okay. Where's my VS Code thing? And why am I... Ah, there's an... Ah, that's just my webhook. Okay. Okay. I thought someone wanted something from me, but it's just my webhook. Nobody pings me. Ever. It's not true, I pinged all of the time. I almost get more Discord pings than emails. And I get a lot of emails. Did you do Duolingo daily? I did do my Duolingo right before I started streaming, in fact. Thanks for asking. Good thing. Good thing pointing that out. Yo, let me open up VS Code and then what's here? That's unusual. Let's put it here. And this should be here. Secret stuff. Wait, did I? No, I don't show my screen right now. And where's Steam? That's the other question, because Steam also likes to hide occasionally. Like right now, for example. It's gone. Ah, it's here. What the hell? Okay, I will actually, I promise I'll start doing that off stream. Rearranging my monitors. Or desktops or whatever. Because that's kind of boring. If you have to sit through that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So, what I want to do is I want to look at the milestone that Naveen created. And check what's to do here. These two are approved, that's great. This was a merge conflict, I think. I'm kind of curious what exactly caused the merge conflict with moving camera. But we can simply resolve this and then move on with our lives. I should increase the font. How much should I increase the font size, guys? Is this fine? Oh, that's lots of scrolling if I leave it like that. Maybe a little bit smaller. Like this. This is fine. I say this every day, but I'm honestly traumatized by the YouTube comments. Okay, so what's happening here? There's an object import and the vgroup import. I know which PR this interferes with. I know. More big? More? I can theoretically make it even bigger. I can increase the size of the captured OBS window. Look at that. Now even bigger. One day I will record a YouTube video like this, I swear. Where's my VS Code? So I think like this maybe. It's struggling to increase it further. Record it like that. How do you code like that? Like honestly, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines at a time. Bigger? I'm not even sure I can. No, it's stopped. I can't increase it further. But I love that you can see like 5 lines at once. Okay, let's actually fix stuff. The village. Thanks for following. I can't read. Put your glasses on. Or enable the desktop magnifying glass. That's a thing, right? So now I have to fix my OBS. Okay. Yo, chat, do you see that? The void is lurking behind there. It's just nothingness. Let's hide the void. A bit smaller. Stop! You guys are impossible. Okay. I locked this back up. Or do you mean me? I can make myself smaller, like that maybe. Now I'm tiny in the corner here. Why is that so funny today? I'm not sure. You need to be smaller. Okay, it's enough. It's enough. It's enough. Okay. I should not start playing around with OBS. I get nothing done if I start it. All right. We start with something, right? Deep dive. Did I not save that? Wait. I can decrease this one more. So is this like seriously? Is this fine now? Can you read stuff? Change font? No. No. No, but yes. Change to serif font. I will regret this. I will regret this a lot. Text editor. Font. Where's the font? Ah, here it is. Font. Do we really do this? I'm not sure I should do that. What's a good one? Comic Sans? Oh my god. No. Okay. Reset. I will not survive with this. And close this. Alright. That's not Comic Sans. It really wasn't, but actually I'm not keen on seeing Comic Sans. I really don't want to see Comic Sans actually. Now we've reached peak comedy. Yeah, it won't get better from here on. I'll reconsider. I'll maybe revisit this in the future. We'll see. Okay, let's actually be productive for like 5 minutes or so. So what's happening here? Is this the only conflict that we have? Yes. I think we can remove this comment and this here. It's kind of confusing. They are both main. But I think we do need to import object and vgroup. So look at me. I'm actually resolving this in the web web GUI. Yeah, sure. So looks fine. MUMTF. This. It's still alphabetical. Let's edit. Commit merge, sure. Heads up, this will commit to main. Wait. Which main? His main, not ours, right? I'm kind of scared now. I feel like I should do this manually and locally so that I know what happens. Nah, we're not risking anything. Go back. Leave page. Go away. So what's this? 2691. GitHub PR checkout 2691. So what are you guys doing? Anything fun happening on the weekend for you guys? Learning. I take my question back. I have an exam on Monday. It's exam season for you, really? Or is it like one from last semester that you delayed until now? Condolences in both cases, actually. How about a 100k bean prize where you can flip the streamer's monitor? Huh. We should do more. We should do more fun redemptions. It's just an intermediate. Ah. Okay. Okay. Origin. Main. Wait. Main, like this. Git merge origin main. As expected, merge failed. We fixed the conflict by simply taking theirs, except incoming. Nope. Object vgroup. Wait, vgroup is not required anymore? Ah, that makes actually much more sense. So then we have merged this. And then in a second commit, we can still remove the comment. Removed a superfluous comment. The comment probably actually isn't superfluous because I'm not sure whether we have that figured out how to incorporate perspective actually, but I think we won't. I'm thinking more and more that actually what we will do long term is stop improving the Cairo renderer and at some point we will move to the OpenGL renderer. And I don't think we have to figure out details which are resolved already for the OpenGL renderer, for the OpenGL camera, for this one. It's a good question what exactly has to happen until we can migrate cleanly. I'm not sure. And that's a problem actually. That's actually a problem. The prof offers an exam after every 4-week block, which is actually pretty cool, so you can only have to learn the content of the last 4 lectures. Interesting concept. Interesting concept. Do students like that? I have mixed feelings about stuff like that. It's new to me as well. Git push, and now it will say I can't and I have to use the correct thing, and now I'll use the correct thing. He also offers an exam. Ah, that's interesting then. Okay, I see. So both modes, interesting. Is it like a lecture with combined exercises, so a VU? Or wait. Is it VC in computer science? It's actually... Ah, okay, interesting. Let's just check that the pre-commit CI thing runs. Yeah, successfully. Resolved conflict, removed comment. Ready to merge. It's weird to plan to change to VC next semester. Ah, interesting. Okay, so we have this done. What's the next one? Where's the milestone? So actually, this was the remove camera frame PR done. So we have this one. the OpenGL changes requested. Daryl requested changes? Ah. But these have been resolved, right? Yeah, looks like it. So I think we can dismiss the review. Requested changes have been carried out. Yep. Okay, done. So this is also theoretically ready to merge, I think. This one is approved, so should be fine, I guess. Let me quickly check Manim's Discord to see. No, it looks fine. Looks fine. Oh, you couldn't see. I'm sorry, chat. I'm kind of used to checking Discord on the monitor you can't see. Okay, so this is actually approved and done. Don't think there's anything left to do here. This is done and approved, so ready to be merged. And then there's this one, which has not been reviewed yet. What does this do? It adds short help commands to the things. I think using both \n and the new line are a bit overkill somehow. Let's check how this actually looks. How can we see that? What's the PR? 2682. PR, check out 2682. Alright, fixed issue 1912. What was issue 1912? Running Manim minus help gives the following. Blop. It should also mention the existence of sub-help pages that can be obtained through Manim render minus help, Manim config minus help, etc. I'd rather be obtained with the program command name alone. I'm not sure this is exactly what was asked in the beginning, or in this issue. I mean, let's car races again. Let's go and run Manim help. How do other command line interfaces do that? They have a statement like this. I think this is pretty common to have something like this. Use script, command, subcommand, help for more information about a command. And this feels weird. Apart from the sort of odd spacing, actually. How was it before this PR? Git pull. Render scenes from the input file. Yeah, and there are all of the details. I think what we should do is actually do it the same way like the GitHub PR command. I never used init, but I don't like the line, the new line actually here, which looks kind of weird. What do you guys think? How? Any thoughts about the formatting? Well, should be AFK, but is the render option a star? It's actually a good question. I think this is because the render subcommand is the default one. So if you just run Manim, it's the same as if you would run Manim render. And that's more or less the same thing. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, to be honest. Nice to mark it. Yeah. I think that's useful. But there are some things I don't like actually. I don't know why the abbreviation for config here is CFG and not just config. I mean, I think we can afford 5 letters. 6. Counting is hard. And I don't like the formatting here actually. It's kind of weird. How is that put together? Where would that even be? Somewhere in CLI? And then where? I have no idea. Not there. Commands? Nope. Oh, yes, actually. Nope. Not the one I was looking for. Ah, that's already... Wait. CLI... Ah, okay. So each of those should have some sort of thing. But where's the global option? I wonder. Is it here? No, it's not here. Is it new? No. That's actually confusing. Is it one further up somewhere? No, that can't be. Wait, what's the file that the PR changes? Init commands, new group, plugins commands, render commands. Okay. Where actually is this text? Where is this text coming from? It must be in init somewhere. CLI init commands. Yeah, there it is. It has the same problem. That's the issue. There's a new line and an actual new line. I think we could improve that. What happens if I just edit this here? Also, I think the line length should be a little bit shorter, actually. In the current working directory, with default settings, it copies files from the templates directory and pastes them in the current working directory. What is the templates directory? With templates directory? Today I learned. Does this even work? I actually have never used it, I think. .mtp for a Manim template, probably. And this works. Manim init help. What are the arguments that I need to pass? Just Manim init? What the hell? Okay, so this is the default template, it seems, but is there even a way to get the others? Manim init moving camera. What the? Wait, what? How is this supposed to work even? I really don't understand actually. Because only the main.py was copied actually. And not the others. Okay, actually I should probably not investigate that right now. But I'm kind of curious. Copy template files, there's a function. What does it do? Template cf template name. And where's template name coming from? Copy template files. Wait. Why? I only see this right now. Why do we have Manim init and Manim new? Yep. Default. Frame rate 30. How do I learn about these things now? I mean, actually. Resolution. Look at all the things I can configure. How do we not, how is this not is this advertised like anywhere? Like actually? Docs. This should actually be the quick start tutorial should actually just point towards the existing solution for creating a new mob, a new scene, and not make you do it manually. This is something that, oh my god. Oh. Okay, we write a new issue. I don't resolve that now, but it's time to create a new issue. Suggestion. Clean up Manim init versus Manim new. CLI. I can just use one backtick. The dialog for creating a new project spawned using our CLI with Manim new is actually pretty cool, but unfortunately more or less completely undocumented. This should be changed, for example, by rewriting the corresponding quick start tutorial. The quick start tutorial. That's one thing I would like to have changed. The quick start tutorial should actually... You know what I was dreaming of, chat? You know what I was dreaming of? I was dreaming of completely rewriting all of the tutorials because I don't like them. No, not all of them actually. I feel like there should be... on the one hand, there should be like a tutorial series that actually teaches you step by step, concept for concept that you need to know to, well, learn about the library. And on the other hand, I think there is, I wouldn't necessarily call them tutorials. The thing that we have, for example, with text and tech, I'm not sure. Maybe this could be just a chapter in this tutorial series that I kind of imagine. But as it is right now, I feel like, I don't know. The official documentation tutorials are kinda meh. There's one good one. I mean, the quick start tutorial is kinda okay, I guess. But it doesn't mention so many things that would actually be useful for people, like this with the with this Manim new thing. How How did I not know about this, that this existed? It's kind of weird. Plus documentation. Ideally, what I would like to have eventually is something that's more in the style of the Rust book, for example, which is excellent. If you've never seen that, or then I warmly recommend taking a look at this. This is a pretty good learning resource for the programming language Rust. And I really like it. I like how it is structured. I like how there's like one consistent thread from start to end. And I would really like to have something like that for Manim as well. But this is a lot of work, and I'm not sure it's justified at this particular stage. This is one of the issues where I think if the library would just be a little bit more stable, or actually a lot more stable, maybe we would have already swapped from the default Cairo renderer to the OpenGL renderer. Maybe this would be something that's worth tackling. But yeah. As long as I know that there's a big refactor coming up, or that we should take care of a big refactor, it's kinda, yeah, I don't know. I'm not happy. Or at least I'm not motivated to rewrite all of this, because I know that it would have to be changed quite substantially as well. It's probably also the reason why I'm not as motivated to put effort towards writing this deep dive thing. We will write a little bit today as well before we start gaming. That's the thing I want to try, just to make it sort of consistently, and then we progress every time a little bit, and in the end at some point it will be finished. Okay, where was the new issue? By rewriting the project creation part of the quick start tutorial. Moreover, I am not quite sure why we have both Manim new and Manim init, which seems to do a pretty similar thing. I think Manim init could be removed. Is this a good first issue? I'm not sure. It's probably easier than many other things that we have. I'll submit it and pose it as a question in the Discord. And this is probably an enhancement, maintenance, and documentation. Let me quickly post this in the Discord. Just opened this one. I feel removing Manim init could be a good first issue, but rewriting the documentation, probably not as much. Any thoughts? Okay. So Manim new is pretty cool, actually. I did not know that because the advantage of Manim new is that it also creates a config file, which is otherwise somewhat tedious to get. And if it actually works, it's even cooler. Manim.cfg. Yeah, I mean, it exactly specifies the frame rate, the pixel height and width, background color, background opacity, and the scene name, default template. That's probably not true. Okay, the scene name is called default template. That's not good that this is linked in the... That's not great that this is linked in the thing. I'm also not sure whether the file should be called main.py, but that's more or less fine, I think. Well, anyhow. What was I actually doing before I started investigating? Right. So I started rewriting this sentence here because I was confused. And then we found out that Manim init actually does the same thing as Manim new, but worse. So I'll just don't save and close. And now we are back. We are back at this thing. I think what we should have here is where's this epilogue specified? It has to be somewhere. Is it maybe in render? CLI render. Global options, output info, output options, global options. No, I don't think that's the right file. Ease of access options. No. Commands. I wonder where this is actually specified. Let's check. It has to start in main. Ah, there it is actually. And the epilogue is here. Can we add something to the epilogue? Like if we specify here, for example, that, I don't know, yep, hello world. Two new lines and then thing. How does it look? That's more or less exactly what I want. Because it should just be here, and if I go into one of the subcommands, then it should not be here anymore. But that's fine actually, I think. So what I'll feedback on this pull request is basically all that should be changed, I think, is the epilogue for the default group should be changed. And this is in the main.py file. Okay, request changes. Hello and thanks for your contribution. I am not sure that this resolves the issue in the way that is discussed in... What was the related issue? I forgot. 1912. Instead of cluttering the sub-help, what was exactly mentioned on 1912 before I say something stupid now? Or something that contradicts directly what was discussed here. Running Manim's help gives the following. It should also mention the existence of sub-help pages that can be obtained through Manim render Manim's help and so on and so forth. I'd rather they be obtained with the program command name alone. No arcs is helped through, which is more convenient. I agree though that the mention of command help pages is warranted for beginners. Ah wait, this is already added in this PR here. Why has this never been merged? Oops. August 2021, I mean, I guess. This is 7 months ago. Oops. Oh wait, I did review it at some point. Oh, this was probably done. And now it's broken to some degree again. Oh. These two can be fixed easily. These two probably as well. Configuration RST. Let's quickly look at this again. Interesting. So there are more options to override stuff. Yeah, I think we upgraded Kloop at some point already. That's probably where the merge request comes, the conflict comes from. I think we can bring this back. How do the conflicts look like? You can probably take a look in the web interface. So some of the flags have been removed, and that's why there is a conflict. But that should be very easy to fix, actually. Is this the only? No, there are multiple. That's just an import. That's easy to fix. And that's just an import. That's also easy to fix. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back from the dead. Okay, but this also means that this PR here is probably superseded by this one. No, this one. 1975. So let me do the following. I'll let the guys know that this is probably not the way to go. Oh, Clue Jam is live. Yo, there's the game jam at my old university, which is currently up and running. Fun stuff. So what do we say? We say, in fact, I think the solution provided via 1975 is better. And addresses the underlying issue more consistent. That's weird. There already is a PR 1975, which unfortunately never got merged so far. First jam in person, I can't attend it. Oh, the game jams are actually pretty fun usually. I participated. I would like to say more than once, but I think it was only once where I was there in person. But if I have time and I'm available, I actually like to attend. It's fun. Only once in person as well. Fun. Maybe the same year when I participated? Because I can't remember. I'd have to check where the game was. Wait, let me finish this and then I'll continue get sidetracked with something else. Because I think we had a pretty fun game actually. It was a winter jam. I have no recollection. So far. Which solves the underlying issue in a cleaner way. So actually I don't request changes here. I am not sure whether it makes sense to have this merged. Just started a Vampire Survivors run, 22 minutes in and level 107. Level 107 after 22 minutes? How? Where did you get all the XP from? It might make more sense to fix the conflicts in 1975 and merge it rather than trying to replicate it here. Apologies. Comment. Pentagram Crown and Max Curse. Ah. I'll actually throw this out of the milestone. I think it doesn't make sense to include it. Because this one is pretty good actually. Maybe we can include this one instead. 1975. What would we need to do? We just need to fix the merge conflicts, right? And this is something that we should be able to do actually. Let's see how bad they look when I check out the PR locally and try to merge. Guitar PR check out 1975. Do it. In main.py, I made changes apparently. I can remember actually, yes. There we go. So how does the CLI look like if I run Manim, just Manim? Cannot import name context from Club. Poetry install. Wait, let's merge first. Okay, so here are the conflicts. Poetry lock has a problem, which I don't even try to resolve. Just regenerate that. Removed. Easy. Easy conflict resolution. Just remove the file. Python 3.7 click 7.2 click default group and color. I mean, I think we can take the incoming change and update to click greater equal to 7.2. Then should be equivalent. Is there another conflict in this file? Yes. We can take the upgraded version. So we take incoming again and it should be fine. Alright, then this file is fixed. PyProject check. Poetry lock. I should probably install. Wait, I think if I lock, then it does the thing first. Okay. Resolving dependencies, resolving faster, please. Should I get some coffee? No, it's too late for coffee. Maybe I drink some tea again today. It's pretty warm. It's still resolving dependencies. Ooh. What did I do? It feels long. And see, now it's dark outside. Now I only have the artificial light, so the green screen is bad again. What exactly is it doing right now? How does... Did I lose connection or something like that? No, but I didn't. I dropped some frames. Was I offline? No. Maybe. Yeah, it says I dropped some frames. Hadn't noticed anything. I think this is the longest I had to wait for Poetry Lock in a while. But we'll see. Surely it will be done in at some point. Oh, how does it take 3 minutes? Are you taking random users? I don't think poetry is in chat right now. 3 minutes staring at the console. Perfect. Oh! It heard that. Writing log file. Okay, so it took 3 minutes, now it wrote the log file. Apparently it got scared after you mod checked it. So I'll just add this, I guess. I hope nothing broke. Seriously. And then let's poetry install and hope for the best. Please don't break, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. Please, 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 please. Oh, NumPy. NumPy upgrade is always critical. Did it finish NumPy? Ah? Maybe? Oh my god, since when? How long have I done this? Oh, new Manim Pango even. Yeah, pray for my installation not being broken. It downgrades PyCairo? That's certainly bad. Oh, it apparently still works. Wow. Wow. Did not expect that. Manim. Invalid syntax. Oh, I should resolve the conflicts first. The RST file is not important, but this one is probably important. We can take current change, but is config actually used somewhere? It's not. I can remove it. What could possibly go wrong? Is there config used somewhere? Config paths, config, config. Doesn't look like it. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Resolved, easy. What was that? Group. And now commands. Import Kloop. We can do that. Import Kloop. And then we take the incoming change. Easy resolved. Click is not required anymore. Ah, interesting. Can replace it actually. Is that true? Yep, looks like it. Okay, okay, okay. I ended with level 172. Nice. Nice. I think at the end of my run yesterday I was like, I don't know. How does Manim new work now? Ah, and now I can say Manim new project. And it works. And Manim init I can also say. Oh, it's probably not the best idea to add files at this point. Okay. Yeah, but this looks fine, I guess. This was this one. And for the configuration RST, what's the conflict exactly? Over here we have... This is incoming. So I'll take all of this and check it against all of this. Up to animation number is the same. Use OpenGL renderer is the same. Use WebGL renderer is gone. So that's deleted. Then verbosity and video deer. That's the next two. WebGL renderer path is gone, which means window position is here. Window monitor, window size, write all, write the movie, enable wireframe, force window. Okay, so basically we can just say goodbye, replace this, and then we take the current change. Yep. Yep. Easy. Save, accept current change. Because now we have this nice additional paragraph here for the command line interface command options as well. Good. Adding stuff. Whoop. Wait. Is there another conflict in here? No. There's no merge conflict. What are you talking about? What is... Am I not aware of something? Yes. Now watch me how I've bricked all of it. Merged. Git. Where am I? The CLI branch. Git push. Do it. Should we quickly look over the changes here again? I think we should. And then I think we can merge this. Okay, so this is just a new section in the documentation. This is fine. Viewed. This changes a bunch of stuff. And has the exact change that I wanted to suggest to the other PR as well, which is good. And otherwise there's not really anything that interesting. It's good. Here we have the CLI context settings. So this is a new section in the default configuration, probably. Which has the colors and stuff, I guess. Yeah, exactly. So this is a new section in the default configuration. Is fine. I like the playlist today. It's pretty good. The colors I have reviewed at some point, I must have. That's just a reflection of the new flags or new command line options. The group file for config. Dialogs from, yeah, I think it is. Let me check. Yep. But some fun remix. Okay, I think we're done. So this just changes the context settings to CLI context settings. So this is also good, I think. The default group. So this is a rewritten version of the. But this then wait. Does this mean that the main file has stuff removed? Because I think this code is moved from somewhere mainly, or is it actually new? All of this is changed to Kloop. I wonder. I would have thought that these default options come from somewhere else, but apparently not. Maybe just a cleaner way to define the default group stuff. Okay. I'll take it. I don't review this in detail now. It obviously worked on my machine, but maybe it would be wise to have someone else look over it as well. That was the command thing. Yeah, sure. Just changed it. The group just changes click to Kloop. Looks fine. Commands, same thing. No Argus help. This is the option that Jason has mentioned in the issue. The constants have been changed because help options are no longer have been deleted, and context settings have been deleted because they are here now. The poetry lock I don't need to review manually. iProject. Oh, so I did upgrade the click version. I'm not sure I wanted that actually. We could actually revert that. Because I'm not sure it's no, wait. This came from the PR. That's fine. That's fine. Dev changelog has also Kloop. Oh, I mean, okay. Okay. Sorry this took a while. I have now checked the PR another time and resolved the merge conflicts. I think this is good to go. Maybe someone with Windows and or maybe someone running Windows and or Linux can also give this PR a spin. Okay. Good. We did a good thing, I think. We can close. Let's check whether I missed something in the Discord. No. Okay. If I'm not drinking tea, I tend to drink way too little. So maybe I should also get one of these channel point redemptions that you can use and remind me to drink water, because I tend to forget that all of the time. Technically, I also have a standing list actually, so we could have a redemption for switching between standing and sitting. The only problem is that if I change directly into standing, then probably the weird black corners that you can see when I apparently bump into my camera a little bit would get substantially larger, because I don't think my green screen would cover everything if I'm standing. But yeah, maybe that's a problem we can solve. I can think about it. Okay. I think we're good to go. I've checked all of the PRs in the thing, did I? In the milestone. I'm thinking starting to speedrun SM64. Ooh, that's fun. That's fun. Some short category. You think like some 16 star or something like that? Is it 16? I think it's 16. 16 sounds good. Yeah, I think you want something that you can practice sufficiently well and that you don't have to spend like an eternity of time learning, and 15-20 minutes per run sounds pretty feasible actually, yeah. It sounds pretty feasible. Okay. So we've taken care of all of the PRs in the milestone. I'll leave it to someone else to actually merge the things. Actually, maybe I can merge this, because no, I resolved the conflict, so someone else should merge. I could probably merge this if I really wanted to, but I'm not involved in this at all, so maybe it would be good. Maybe Colibri will take a look. We'll see. If it's still not merged by tomorrow, I'll take a look and then do things. Okay, so I think we're done with the reviewing part. What I'll do now is, as announced, I'll go back to my PR. I forgot the number again. Write like a few paragraphs just to keep going and eventually finish with that stuff. And then I think we are ready to go to switch to gaming. I do want to switch a little bit sooner than yesterday, because yesterday I think I switched really late. Okay, so we check out 2550. We close all of the files that we don't need. Git pull. It's already happened. Okay. Git. So should we maybe merge main at some point again? It's not so important. It's fine. Yeah. And now we open deep dive. Where's the file? Just to open and have something that we can look at. So this is the text so far, which is quite something. And what I want to do today is I maybe we can even finish the subsection on the scene.add method. So what I basically want to do is I'll revisit my nodes, which were not that many actually, and just turn this into some sort of text that is understandable. The render loop will be a pain to write up, but we can do it. We can do it. Let's take care of the scene.add today. I don't go into the render loop in all details. Actually, I don't even think that it will be that painful. We'll see. We'll see. So basically, we will need to check out scene def add. This is the thing that we will investigate a little bit. I plan to do this for like not too long, maybe half an hour, 40 minutes, something like that, and then I want to be done. I don't want to drag this out on for too long today. It's just one method, right? 30 lines of code. Should be fine. Should be fine. I'll refill my water, take a quick break, and then I'll be back in a moment. See you in a minute, chat. Don't you copy on me. Yo, back. Welcome back. Thank you. I wanted to check something earlier. Let me see. Before we start this, sorry chat, I'm being secretive right now. I'm trying to find out whether I can find oh, I found it. The game jam that I participated in, the last one that I can remember was this one, the sixth Klagenfurt game jam, and that was our game. It's pretty fun actually. Where was the... Right. Does the game still run? Did we have music? No. Probably not. Oh yes, there was music. Wait, how did it work? Right, you to laser the ducks. And you can control the things, the beams with two setup. It's meant to be a two-person game. And the fun thing is, whenever you... Wait, this is getting really loud, isn't it? Oh, we need to combine. Sorry chat, this might be quite loud right now. It's actually quite difficult to navigate properly. No! I think it's a fun one. Oh, I think the purple one will actually manage. Nope. Not the blue one. Oh, it also managed. Yeah. It was a fun one. It was pretty fun actually. Oh, that was success in World 1. We survived. The song goes hard? It does. It does. You control your teammate. Yeah, that was part of the fun actually. We had multiple levers, and the fun concept about the levers was you could switch. So there were multiple of these raptors that you could control. And I think you can, yeah, with spacebar you can switch even. Not confusing at all. And it gets really, it's getting complicated really fast actually. I mean, especially as a single player game actually, it's not really intended to be that. Anyhow, I don't want to bore you. I don't want to bore you with details right now. Back to music. But yeah, that's what I did in the game jam. the last one that I participated in. I would like to participate in one of them again. 5-level speedrun? Did we have 5 levels, really? No. What technology did you use? Godot. Yeah, it was pretty enjoyable actually. And I mean the game jam, just the environment there is always pretty cool. Everyone working on their little projects all of the time, and you can, I don't know. It's really cool. I can only recommend, especially if it's in person. I did not like the... I mean, it was necessary to hold it virtually. I think the last 2 iterations at least. And so I'm really happy for them that they can do it again in person. Because in person it's just... well, you don't sit alone at home in front of your PC and do your stuff. It's sort of teamwork feeling that's quite something. Okay, I'm talking too much, sorry. So the good stuff is speedrun the game and submit to GDQ. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. So, the fun thing about this is, this method actually isn't even 30 lines long, it's only like, whatever this is, 10. Because it's different whether we have a OpenGL renderer or not. Why did you write the Docker file for the game? Did I? That sounds like me. I don't know, I Dockerize everything. Yeah, that does sound like me. Wait, let me see. What did I do? Page. There should be a thing somewhere, shouldn't there? GitHub repository. Three years ago already. Oof. Yeah, that sounds and looks like me. Oh, I remember. Yeah, we wanted to have some sort of auto deploy. What does the action do? Wait, I'm confused right now. Yeah. These were exported and then... Yeah. Okay. That was fun. I remember that. I don't know, I always take care of these sort of things. 8.8% of the codes, of the repo's code is Docker file. Wasn't even that bad. Yeah, that's definitely me. Automation is really cool. Yeah, it's quite useful. I didn't spend 2 days of the game jam just doing that. Did you write it during the jam? Yeah. I did write it during the game jam, but I think this was done pretty soon. I do this stuff quite a lot, so I'm good with these sort of infrastructure things. usually, sometimes. Okay, so we need to discuss some things. I would like to discuss this add method in more detail. The question is, how far should I go into detail here? Because what happens? So the OpenGL branch is skipped because we are not looking at OpenGL stuff. We are rendering with the Cairo renderer. And the first thing that happens is the objects list is reassembled and the foreground objects are added, which means at this point I already have to explain what are foreground objects, because I don't think I have done that already. No. So this means I have to explain what are foreground and what are background objects. Or foreground objects and those are not even the same ones that I was thinking of. Okay, doesn't matter. Then restructure objects is called, and there the fun actually begins. Because actually it's called twice. The idea behind this is restructure objects is a weird method. And you know that it is weird because it starts with a too long won't read. Restructure objects is a method where you pass a list of objects that are supposed to be removed from a specified list. So every scene has a few important lists that contain objects, like in particular the self.objects, or the collection of all the objects in the scene, and the how's it called? Moving objects, which are the objects that are well, always repainted during the render loop. I could get away here with not explaining too much, because we are technically not inside of the render loop, so the moving objects list will always be empty, and therefore everything will be. So this code here that we are running will be quite easy. This code here will be quite easy because actually there are no foreground objects. This is an empty list. This is the two objects, the one object that we have added. So this is a one element list. It restructures the self.objects list and removes the which is empty, by the way. The self.objects list is also empty, so it removes nothing from the empty list. Then it adds it in the end, and then it checks whether there is a moving objects. This list will also be empty, so it ends. So basically, this is in the first run, when we call this method, nothing really happens, because everything is empty and uninitialized. And all that happens is essentially that this line here. So the object that we pass is added to self.objects. And I think this is essentially what I'm going to write here. Curious thing is that the objects are then added to the moving object list. Which is kind of weird, actually. I don't think this is absolutely necessary, actually. Okay, anyhow, so let's explain it quickly and then we move on. Then we move on with our lives. Okay. So what's the code that we are running? Boy. We self.add orange square. The code in our construct method that is run next is actually correct. Self.add orange square. Is this... wait, this looks weird right now. No, it's fine. Technically speaking, or let's say from a high level point of view, method scene.add simply adds. Let's remove simply because it's not simple. Adds the orange square to the list of objects that are rendered that are supposed to be rendered, that should be rendered, comma. Do I write self.objects? Or do I write something like the objects which is stored in the objects attribute of scene? However, it does so in a very careful way to avoid the situation that an object is being added to the scene more than once. This sounds simple at a first glance. This sounds like a simple task. The problem is that scene.objects is not a flat list of objects, but a list of objects which might contain objects themselves, and so on. Okay, and that's not so bad. I think this is good. Let us take a brief look at the what do I want to say? I want to say that if we take a look at the implementation of the scene.add method, then we will see we are in this area of the code basically. I don't want to copy paste it because if we change something there, then the tutorial is immediately invalid, which is not great. But this is maybe something that I should explain line by line. Stepping through the code in scene.add, we see that first it is checked whether we are currently using the OpenGL renderer, which we are not. The implementation of adding objects to the scene works slightly different for the OpenGL renderer, mainly because corresponding what actually is different is instance object on mesh, stuff is removed and stuff is added. It's actually much easier. I wonder why we can't just use this. We probably can't because of the foreground objects and stuff. But I think the removal part actually should work pretty similar. Works slightly different and actually easier to read. Actually easier for the OpenGL renderer. Slightly different and actually easier for the OpenGL renderer. In the branch taking the object is then added by question mark. Then the code branch for the Cairo renderer is entered, and the list of objects to be added and the list of so-called foreground objects which are rendered on top of all other objects is added to the list of past objects. This is to ensure that the foreground objects will be rendered after the other objects as well. Will stay above of the other objects, even after adding the new ones. In our case, the list of foreground objects is actually empty and nothing changes. Okay. First line done. Next, we should mention the restructure objects list. Next, method scene.restructure objects is called. Which takes care of the actual restructuring of the object. This sounds like a sentence that I would write, and this scares me. from list. To do remove this and calls to this. Yeah. The foreground object stuff should actually be removed because that's silly. What does add save objects from list do? Ah, it's defined right here. So it intersects the set of objects to remove with all of the sub-objects that are contained in a certain object. So that's like the list of all children, so to say, no matter on which level they are. So even if there's nested stuff, it's just collected and returned. Yeah, and if it is intersected, then it recurses down. But does it really disband stuff? That's something that I'm not sure about right now, actually. Let's try, actually. Python. From Manim import star. Sc equals scene. Sc dot we need some objects. I want one group. G equals group. Containing like. I need some objects that I want to put in there. C is circle. S is square. G is a group containing C and S. And we add scene.add the group. And now I add to the group, we can look at the object list, which just contains the group. And if we now add the square separately, it has actually disbanded the group and only the circle and the square remain. What I'm curious about now is what happens if we take a new scene, we add the circle as a child of the square, and then we add the square to the scene. Then we look at the objects, which just contains the square, which in turn contains the circle. And now I add the circle. Okay, that's quite rough. It actually disbands the parent object in all cases. So the square has just been deleted. Just because I've added the child object again to the scene. I'm not sure that's desired behavior, but I mean, it's how it is right now. And what was the second part of the comment? Weird? Yeah, definitely weird. It's quite aggressive in a sense. If you're seen as a group and you remove the object from the group, this dissolves the group and puts the rest of the object directly in the object. In cases where the scene contains a group, but one of its sub-objects is removed, the list of sub-objects will be edited to contain other sub-objects, but not M1. The list of objects will be edited to contain other sub-objects, but not M1. It will now insert M2 and M3 to where the group once was. I'm not even sure I understand this comment. So if I have... Let's try that again actually. If I have a scene from Manim, import everything. Scene. S is a square. C is a circle. G is a group of the square and the circle. Scene.add G. And now I remove the circle. What remains? I would expect that the group remains with just a square in it. But no, it disbands the group again. This is the restructure object. The restructure object method is really extremely weird. I'm not sure I like what it does. I'm really not sure I like what it does. But well, it is what it is. We just document the things. We don't change it now. And actually, I don't want to do this for much longer. So let's try to get this done. The way restructure objects works is that it is rather aggressive. It always operates on a given list of objects. In the add method, two different lists occur. The default one, no extra keyword argument is passed. Default one is the scene.objects. No extra keyword argument is passed. And scene.moving objects, which we will discuss later in more detail. It iterates through all of the members of the list, and checks whether any of the to remove of the objects passed into remove are contained as children on any layer in any nesting level of the objects in the scene.objects list is not correct. Of the objects in the corresponding list. Wait, this is convoluted, I think. The default one It iterates through all of the members of the list and checks whether any of the objects passed in are contained as children. I don't need to say that twice. Are contained as children. Full stop. If so, their parent object is deconstructed and their siblings are inserted one level higher. Directly one level higher. Consider the following example. I'll actually put this from Manim import scene, square, circle, group. I should order these, but I'm too lazy for that, and one of our pre-commit hooks will certainly shout at me for that. The scene, test scene equals scene. Mob1 equals square. Mob2 equals circle. The group mob group equals group of mobject1 and mobject2. Test scene.add the object group. And then we add, or should I actually directly call the restructure mobject list? Maybe. Test scene.mobjects. This is now just the group. And if we test scene dot add restructure mobjects to remove equals list mob1. And then we check test scene dot mobjects again. Then we will get a list which only contains the circle. Note that the group is disbanded and the circle moves into the root layer of mobjects in test scene.objects. Okay, I think this should get the point across that I want to discuss. After the mobject list is restructured, the mobjects to be added are simply appended to mobjects dot to scene.mobjects. And I think that's even correct. I did not make this up. Maybe. Yeah, so we restructured and then we just added the objects again. And then I will at this point skip the moving objects list. In our toy example, the scene.mobjects list is actually empty, so the restructure mobjects method does not actually do anything. The orange square is simply added to scene.mobjects, and as the aforementioned scene.moving mobjects list is at this point also still empty, nothing happens, and the end method scene.add returns. We will I don't think I want to say more about it actually, and the next thing that happens is the play car. We will hear more about the moving object list when we discuss the render loop. For now, we will just before we do that, let us look at the next line of code in our toy example, which is the self-play car. Oop, no. Which involves No. I don't wanna talk about the play call yet. I just wanna talk about the involves plop. Which includes the instantiation initialization. I still can't. Oh yeah, this time I managed. Of an animation class, comma this. Hence, it is time to talk about class animation. Okay, we'll open a new section. What section are we actually in right now? Problem with fast object initialization. No, we don't initialize objects anymore. It's fine. So I'll rename the next section, which is actually producing frames, the render loop. And I want to have a new title, which is Animations and the Render Loop. And then we'll have a subsection in that one, which is the animation class. Or initializing an animation. Animations. Okay, and then I think we're fine. I think that's it for today. I think that's it for today too. I don't wanna keep on writing, and we managed a good chunk actually. I did not expect that we would actually finish the entire section. I'll commit this and be happy for now. New section, subsection, scene.add. Good. Push. Oh. Okay. That felt good. So we are one step closer to finishing actually. The next subsection that we have to write is about initialization of the replacement transform, where we will talk about how the animation classes are, what sort of animation the animation classes hold. And then we will enter the play call. And that's probably the remainder of the article anyways, because as soon as I don't even think it will be that much longer, because what happens here? We construct a replacement transform, then we explain how the play call works, and after that not much more. We don't need to explain that much more afterwards, because this is another object initialization. Dot is just a circle, and we have seen how circles work actually. We add an updater function to the dot, which we already have mentioned, because we need to mention in the render loop there will be a step where the updater functions of our objects are called, so that the concept has to be explained already. And we will just say, okay, and now whenever frames are produced, this update function will be called, and that's basically it at that point. More play calls, another animation, which we have already explained how animations are initialized at that point. Then we use the animate syntax. Maybe I'll write a few words about that, but again, nothing serious. And then there's a wait, which also serves like a paragraph or so, but other than that, there's nothing complicated anymore. As soon as we have explained how animations are initialized, and then in the second step how the render loop actually looks like. And it's not that complicated. It's really not that complicated. Basically the scene creates a timeline, and then the renderer steps through that timeline and generates a frame per frame, updating everything by calling the appropriate methods. And that's pretty much it. I'm not sure how much into detail we will go there, but yeah. An end actually is in sight for this thing, which is cool. Good. 2.5 hours, which is longer than I actually wanted to spend on Manim, but well, it happened. It already happened. I'll add a new comment on this page here. Did pre-commit CI already. disagree with my commit. Argument. Okay, that's actually on me. Argument. Let's fix that. I like how I didn't even consider typos, even though they should actually be marked. Where is argument? Ah, there it is. Argument. Argument. Fixed. Easy. Fixed typo. Any other typos? No. Push again. Yo. Good stuff. Thanks to all of you who managed to sit through this. I know it's not the most entertaining streaming content, but it's important that this happens, and yeah, easy clap. Every time we add a new paragraph, we complete this picture and have people create a resource that people can consult if they really want to understand how everything works. It's still very calming, Emo. Yeah, I hope it is. I hope it is. I hope you get some sort of value out of this. Okay. Switching from one calming thing to the next one. Did someone say Thunder Fury? Wait, let me quickly check the Discord before I actually hop off and do gaming. I want to write the comment. I forgot that. Wait, let's write the comment and then we'll switch. Nothing happened on Discord though, so good stuff. Fixed typo, now should be fine. Even pre-commit CI is happy. Can't be that bad. A thorough explanation of scene.add has been added. There are two, at most three more subsections that are still missing. The initialization of animations and the actual description of the render loop. I expect this PR to be... We are probably like 75% or so done. I hope. What's the song? You mean the one before? I think that was Sea Shanty. And yes, that's RuneScape song. Probably it was a remixed version though. Yeah, it was. Yo, Eulermate has a question in our Discord. What a great playlist. I also think so. It's really good, actually. I'm quite happy with that one. What's why the Maftech RI doesn't move with Dex? What? I doesn't move. Wait, what? Dex is always redraw a dot, and current is always redraw next to Dex. Why doesn't it move? Where's Manimpod? Manimpod is not on this server. Let's react with the mug. I wonder. Why is it not updating? Because always redraw, essentially what always redraw does is it creates this object here and attaches an updater function to it, which uses become, and that should actually update position and stuff. So I wonder, is it maybe just a caching problem? Example scenes, Manim, QMP, examples, Dex. No, I is static. I is static. Does it not know, maybe, that I is supposed to update? But it was actually fun. But that would be weird. Add updater lambda mobject dot next to Dex. Should be the same thing actually. So I would be rather confused if this would change anything. No, that did not change anything. Sanity check. If it's a time-based updater, does that change anything? Should perhaps disable caching. Nah, also not. So Dex actually maybe is a dot with an add updater lambda t lambda mobject dt mobject dot blah closing parenthesis. No, Copilot. Don't want that right now. Now it should work. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? What's happening? Maybe Dex doesn't move properly. I'm really confused. Because here it looks like it would be moving. And it should. No way, wait, what's happening here? I take an object, I move the object next to... Is this updater not called? I'm actually confused by this. Let's see. It looks like the updater is never called. Is it just a caching problem? Disable caching. But I can't imagine. No. It's definitely not a caching problem. So why is this not moved? Does it not know it's a static object? No, but that can't be it. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. Dex is never added to the scene, that's the problem. Something that's not added cannot be moved, cannot be animated. Yeah. Are you watching Eulermate or do I have to paste it in the Discord? I paste it in the Discord. Reply. The problem is that Dex is not added to the scene. Or is it added for him? Did I copy something wrong? No. It's not added to the scene, and thus the corresponding updater never runs. Yo. So actually, if we would take his code, the original version without my modifications, and simply add Dex here, then it should also do the same thing. Yep, that's it. I've had that several times already. I feel like maybe this is something that should be locked. If you add an updater to an object that's not yet added to the scene, there should be maybe a warning that the updater will not run or something like that. Maybe that would be helpful. So if you call add updater to something that's not been added to the scene. Or is that annoying? Because you usually do that anyways afterwards. What's more natural? Do you first add it to the scene and then add the updater, or do you add the updater and then add it to the scene later? I guess that's different between people. I guess that's different. Anyhow, actually it's time to stop. Alright, solved another problem. Good. Any further Manim questions in chat? Now's your last chance. Well, actually not true, you probably also have tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. I wanted to add an additional the day after before that, but I forgot. If not, then we actually change at this point. Whoop. Right. No, that's fine. Someone helped you already. That's good. And I don't... I'm done with this today. Okay, so I'll change from coding to gaming. And actually, where's my stream title? So I'm farming meds to complete the Thunder Fury quest line because I got the drop recently. In case you're familiar with WoW. If you're not familiar with WoW, then this was just nonsense that I just said. Basically, we think, fly around and collect some ores. Great. Oh, but it's also very chill, and we can chat a little bit while we do that. Think. Cozy thinking. Indeed. This part will also be rather cozy, I guess. And we'll see. We'll see how fast we are done with stuff. I don't intend to play more than the thinking part, at least for WoW. If we are done soon, then maybe we switch to something. Else. PowerPoint of Vampire Survivors, maybe. Okay, change category. This is now a WoW stream. Oops. Wait, did I just break my key bindings? Oh, no! No! They were working! Oh, wait. I'm just stupid. It's okay. It's okay, it's still a good day. Key bindings still work. Give me a moment. Just starting up game and making sure that everything runs smoothly. Rum-bum-bum-bum. Only by mentioning PowerPoint Simulator, everything breaks again? I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised at all. Ah, Christmas songs are back. That's so weird. That's so weird. Why are there Christmas songs in this playlist? Okay, the important question though. Do we switch to the EDM playlist again? Because last time we thinked with EDM playlist and it was actually quite nice. Oh, but this is actually pretty hype as well, so I'll leave it up to you, chat. The encoder is struggling a little bit. Should be fine in a moment or two. I vote for EDM. We can do that. Okay. So let's see.